Ever wanted to jump into a new language but just felt completely overwhelmed, not knowing where to even begin? Well, in this explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise. I'm going to give you just eight, super essential Mandarin phrases that will let you have actual, basic conversations, like today.
So, what do you say? You ready? Seriously, by the time we're done here, you're not just going to have a few words memorized, you're going to have the actual tools to confidently start and manage your very first chat. All right, let's jump right in.
Okay, so first things first. Every single conversation, it doesn't matter how simple or complicated it is, it needs a beginning and it needs an end. So we're going to start with the absolute basics, the words that literally open and close the door to any conversation.
I want you to think of these two phrases as the perfect bookends for any chat. You've got your hello on one side and your goodbye on the other. It's that simple, but they're so powerful and you absolutely need them. So let's break them down.
First up, the most important greeting of all. Ni hao. Let's work on how it sounds. It's ni hao. Now, in Mandarin, the tone, the pitch of your voice is everything. You hear how it kind of dips down and then goes back up? Ni hao. Go on, try with me. Ni hao. Perfect. You can use this with absolutely anyone, anytime to get a conversation rolling.
And when it's time to wrap things up, the phrase you're looking for is 再见. That's pronounced 再见. See how both of those tones fall pretty sharply? 再见. This is the most common way to say goodbye. Let's give that one a practice run. 再见. Fantastic. And just like that, you can officially start and end a conversation in Mandarin. See? Easy.
All right, next up, social courtesies. Knowing how to be polite is like having a superpower in any language. These next two phrases are absolutely key for showing respect and just making any interaction go smoothly.
Just imagine someone holds a door open for you, or maybe hands you a coffee. Your go-to phrase is 谢谢. It's pronounced 谢谢. It's got this quick, falling tone. Let's hear you say it. 谢谢. Excellent. A little bit of gratitude goes a really long way. And for those moments, the ones, when you accidentally bump into someone or you just need to apologize for something small, you're going to use 对不起. That's 对不起. This is such a crucial phrase for just getting through daily life politely. Give it a try. 对不起. You're doing great with these.
Okay, now for what I like to call your conversational safety net. One of the biggest fears when you're learning a new language is getting stuck, right? Just freezing up. Well, these next phrases are your tools to make sure that does not happen. They give you control over the conversation speed.
Think of these next four phrases as your personal toolkit for clarity. Each one solves a super common problem that you're definitely going to run into in a real conversation. So let's open up the box and take a look at them one by one.
First up, this one is a total lifesaver. Did you miss what they just said? No problem. Just say 请再说一遍. I know, it looks a little long, but it's 请再说一遍. Let's just break it down into smaller bits. 请再说一遍. It's so useful, and trust me, people are always happy to repeat themselves.
So sometimes, even if they say it again, you just don't get it. And you know what? That is completely okay. Being direct is always the best way to go. For that, you have 我不明白, pronounced 我不明白. It's just a really clear, simple way to let someone know you need a little more help. Let's try it. 我不明白. Oh man, this one might be the most practical phrase of the whole bunch. Native speakers can talk so fast. To just kindly ask them to slow it down a bit, you can say 请说慢一点. 请说慢一点. This shows you're really trying to understand and you just need them to meet you halfway. It's your turn. 请说慢一点.
And finally, the tool for active learning. So if you hear a new word and you're curious, you can point to something or repeat the word and just ask 什么意思? 什么意思? This little question turns every single conversation into a chance to learn something new. Go ahead, ask it. 什么意思?
So, let's take a step back. What can you actually do with all this? Yeah, you've learned 8 phrases, but they represent way more than that. They give you the power to actually engage with someone politely and to confidently handle those moments when you're not totally sure what's going on.
Let's just see how this all comes together in a really simple interaction. So you can walk up to someone and say, 你好. If they hand you something, you can respond with 谢谢. And if they say something that just goes right over your head, you can confidently say 我不明白. See? You're already having a real conversation. It's not that scary. Look, the goal here isn't to be fluent by tomorrow. Not at all.
It's to give you the confidence to just open your mouth and try. These 8 phrases, they are your key. They unlock the door and let you go from being a silent observer to being an active participant in the conversation.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one question. Of all the tools we just put in your new toolkit, which phrase are you going to use first? Your journey to actually speaking Mandarin begins the second you decide to just give it a shot.